You've heard probably me or many other people mention that famous big, fat, boring book, Tragedy and Hope. And let me tell you, it is boring. It is a nightmare to read that giant book. But our friend, Dr. Quigley, who was an apologist for this whole plan, well, he wrote a much smaller book that says everything and more, called The Anglo American Establishment. And again, I will warn you, this book is also very boring, but it's so revelatory. And he begins this book by saying that there was a plan devised out of the British Empire as the British Empire sort of waned in its power and influence. There was a plan devised by a group called the Elect. It almost sounds like some kind of Gnostic secret society, right? The Elect, the chosen of these elite British lords, Lord Milner, Lord Stead, Lord Brett, Cecil Rhodes, who ironically didn't he just get something torn down of his, which is ironic because the revolution, you see, eats itself, right? So here's the father of, in many ways, the modern world, in the sense of the round table groups and all that. He gets his statue torn down. But who's at the head of this? Well, we've got all these elite families. We've got Lord Rothschild here, according to Quigley, on page 39. We've got Rhodes, as I said, Milner. And then he said we've got a circle of initiates around them. It's called the Circle of Initiates. One of those was a famous cardinal, Cardinal Manning. Others were people like William Booth, or General Booth of the Salvation Army. And then a whole host of professors, academic idiots, right? Liberal professors who thought they were going to bring in this great commonwealth of God. This is what they called it, right? The commonwealth of God initially. And the way that they decided that they would have to do this was to infiltrate and control all the areas of society. Literally. Pages 64, 65. It's all about controlling every aspect of man's life. Full spectrum dominance, to use the term of William Engdahl, right? Great book, by the way.